getting really close to, you've improved a lot. Do you feel like you've improved a lot?
Yes.
Okay. Um, so, we probably at the end of this session need to talk about a home visit.
Okay.
Just to make sure that things are going okay at home and that
Mhm.
I can observe that with you. So, but first let's talk about your daily log.
Okay.
Show it to me and let's see what it looks like.
Okay.
Okay, so it looks like you're not doing any checking first thing in the morning.
No.
Okay. And so tell me about when you arrive home, what you're doing.
When I arrive home, I check one time and that's it.
Okay. And what's your SUDS level at that time?
About a 25.
Okay, so it's really, because when you started out here, it was like at an 80. Okay, so you come down to a 25 and you're getting home, you're checking all the doors, making sure everything's okay, and then leaving it alone. Okay. What happens when it gets dark?
I don't do anything. I leave it alone because I checked it when I got home.
Okay, so it looks like the next time that you feel that obsession or compulsion to check the doors is when you're getting ready for bed.
Yes.
Which is probably a natural, normal thing to do. So what's your SUDS level then?
It's about a 25 also.
Okay, and are you going around and checking the doors 3 times?
No, I just check them once.
Okay, okay. And so, am I reading this right, that you're only checking the doors 2 times? You're not getting up during the night anymore? No. Okay, so you're checking it when you get home, and then right before you go to bed, you check the doors again?
Yes.
Okay. And are you doing that when your husband's home and when he's not at home?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, show me your homework with the exposure therapy. Okay, you've got this, which is the in vivo therapy, the exposure homework. Okay, and we have progressed all the way up your hierarchy. Remember, we started with daytime with your husband at home, and we've progressed all the way to nighttime with your husband gone.
Yes.
Okay, so that's what this is. So what's your beginning SUDS level in the evening after he leaves?
About a 50.
Okay, now so you're making yourself, he leaves, and you're making yourself sit there, you check the doors once, and then you don't do it anymore. Okay, so it looks like after 10 minutes, your SUDS level went up a little bit, like to a 75, well, quite a bit. Then, but it shows that you went down every 10 minutes after that, but in about 10 increments. So you got clear down to a 25 after an hour, after you had sat for an hour and not checked the doors. So that's really good, because the last time you did this when we started and it was daytime with your husband home, you started at an 80 and ended up at a 60. So you're doing a lot better even at night when your husband is gone. Okay, show me your other log for your imaginal therapy, where you're listening to the audio, right?
Yes.
And we have progressed on even the audio script, where it's nighttime and your husband is gone. Okay, now when you did this, it looks like when you start it, you're at a 65.
Yes.
And what is it at the peak when it gets its worst?
100.
Okay, but then once you've set with that, it goes down to 25, doesn't it? Okay, as we see in the next couple of weeks, as we're finishing up, you should see that your anxiety level goes down at the beginning and the peak isn't even as high, and that post it will come down even more. So that's really good. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do the imaginable therapy like you've been doing at home, the worst. Nighttime, husband gone. Okay, then we're going to schedule at least one home visit where I can come by your house in the afternoon and be with you as this is going on. Okay, so we can tell that you're really making progress. Are you happy with the progress you're making?
Yes, very much.
Okay, let's talk about, since we're getting close to the end of your therapy, let's talk about relapse prevention. And there's some information in your workbook on that that you can also read. But we want to create a plan, and we will do that next time. We're going to create a plan so that if you feel like you're relapsing, you're starting to check doors again, that 3-time thing, or getting up during the night, that you will have a plan to do some of this therapy and get yourself under control again. And there may be a possibility that you have to call me sometime. We need to have a session. Or, you have somebody that you call that will be supportive for you if your husband is not available, okay? You're going to continue monitoring daily. You're going to practice the audio tape and keep those SUDS records, and then practice in real life too. Okay, which you're doing really good in the real life. Okay, and then we'll do of course I'll call you and check on you. Okay, Friday at 5. So let's do the imaginal therapy right now. Okay, so let's say that your husband has just left for work. Okay, can you take me through that, what it would look like, and what is your SUDS level? Okay, so close your eyes, lean back, and it's nighttime, 9:30 p.m. Your husband, walk me through that what it looks like as your husband's leaving for work.
He leaves for work, and I go around and make sure all the doors are locked and start getting ready for bed.
What is your SUDS level right now?
Probably at 25.
Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, so now walk me through. Now remember, we're going to have the worst possible thing happen. Okay, so walk me through that. What's going on?
I get ready for bed and get in bed and I'm asleep and hear something in the house. And someone got in and tied me up and is robbing the place.
Okay, now this is probably the peak for your SUDS level. What is your SUDS level now?
And 80.
Okay, so keep going. What happens next?
They take everything and leave.
Okay.
And somehow I get untied and I call the police. And they come over and help.
Okay. Does your husband come home?
Yes.
Yes, and then what do you do at that point?
They take a report. And we relax and just figure it out how we're going to handle it and how to make the house safer.
Okay, so what's your SUDS level now?
Probably a 45.
Okay, so now come talk to me about what just happened. Take a deep breath. Okay, thinking back over that experience, what's your SUDS level now?
Maybe a 25 or a 30.
Okay, so that's pretty good. So you're doing really well, because that's at the highest on your hierarchy. Okay, and so I've prepared an audio script for you, and that's what you're going to practice. Okay, this week, along with your in vivo practice that you've been doing for so long. Okay, and in a couple of weeks we'll be getting you ready for not coming to therapy, because we're about finished with that part of it, and you'll be able, to do these things yourself. Okay? So I will see you in a couple of days, and make sure you do your homework, your daily log, and your logs of your exposures, because we'll want to look at those next session.